And after this, you will be able to stretch yourself without the fear of getting an injury from a stretch exercise. So, three ways to stretch yourself the right way. I'm going to reveal to you the fastest way to stretch yourself without the hustle, anxiety, and fear of hurting yourself right here, right now. First, you have to know what stretch means. Stretching is a form of physical exercise that you do when you want a part of your body to be longer or flexible. This is for the purpose of relaxation to feel good, or participating in a sport or activity that requires flexibility, or to relieve common aches and pain. So when do we get inflexible? Or when do we need stretch? As time passes by, you will get tight and inflexible. Every year, you get older, I get older, and everybody else get older. That is why everybody needs to stretch. But the common question is, I don't know how to stretch correctly. And the number one most common excuse, I am afraid I might hurt myself doing a stretch. From now on, fear no stretching anymore. These three basic tips will remove your doubt about yourself. And after this, you will be able to stretch yourself without the fear of getting an injury from a stretch exercise. Let us start with number one. This is the most important. Stretch slowly and gently. I repeat, stretch slowly and gently. Yes, it is not a no pain, no gain approach. Again, stretching exercise is not a no pain, no gain approach. If this is your first time to stretch a part of your body, you should start with a relaxed face. Meaning, cringing is not allowed. Cringing is not allowed. Anyway, it is bad for your aging face. It adds more wrinkles. So better stop cringing. So when you stretch, you should either have a relaxed face or a smiling face. The stretch should be mild enough to challenge you. No challenge, no result. The sensation should be only a tolerable stretch irritation. The more relaxed you are, the more productive. The more relaxed you are, the more productive the length that you will gain. Another thing that is important, after holding the stretch, you will come out from the stretch hold slowly and gently. Again, after a stretch hold, you will come out from the stretch hold gently and slowly. So in a short recap, this is what you should be doing. Step one, you stretch gently and slowly as you reach your tolerable end range. Step 2, you hold the stretch with a relaxed and smiling face. Step 3, you come out from the stretch hold gently and slowly. So why do we need to stretch slowly? Going slowly prevents your muscle to react and resist to any stretch tension that you are applying. This is a natural phenomenon coming from our protective mechanism called stretch reflex. Injuries are usually caused by our strong reflex. This protective reflex resists any quick stretch tension or pull. So to overcome and trick this reflex that you have in your body, you need to be slow and gentle. Injury like pulled muscle are very common with fast and quick forceful stretches. So we go for number 2 rule. Exhale as you reach the stretch hold. Never ever hold your breath, especially when you are about to feel and sense the stretch is coming. This is also very common behavior because we grew up knowing that stretch should be painful, and that is why we hold our breath. With a relaxed exhalation, it lowers down even your heart rate and pulse rate compared to inhaling. So when you make your heart rate slow, your muscle will be more relaxed to stretch as well. The stimulation of this phenomena is coming from your nerve called vagus. So when you make your muscle relax, even the sensitivity of the stretch reflex is also reduced. And again, do not hold your breath during the stretch. Instead, breathe out and blow. Lastly, number 3. So if you follow number 1 rule and number 2 rule, then you are completely safe with your stretching exercise, even if you invent your own exercise. Next, which is number 3, is you want to optimize each and every stretch that you perform. You don't want to waste your time, don't you? So for our number 3 rule is expand before you stretch. expand before you stretch. This includes self-traction, lengthening, and reaching. Let me explain. Expand means before moving and stretching the part that you want to stretch, you have to stabilize your body in an optimal position. It means you don't slouch or hunch your back before doing a stretch. Stretching with a conscious, rounded posture will not maximize the specific stretch that you are applying. So if you're standing or sitting, you have to reposition your body as much as you can in a better alignment and posture before starting a stretch. In regards to traction and lengthening and reaching out, any part that you can voluntarily reach out and lengthen will help and add more stretch to any parts of your body instead of just moving and bending. The act and sensation of being pulled away creates an added motor learning to your physical and nervous system. See how I open my hands and I keep my posture, I keep my shoulders down, and I was reaching away as I stretch myself. So that's the meaning of expand. Bonus, we have a bonus. If you think that you are not able to move enough, being trapped into your daily prolonged sitting job, then I highly suggest doing a 2-second stretch hold. Since we are discussing about safety and optimizing your stretch, better do a short duration stretch hold. But I love to hold the stretch longer. I know where you're coming from. What I am sharing is actually not for everybody. I know that we grew up with a long duration stretch mentality, or what they called static stretch. It is still effective for others, definitely. You can still do it on your own terms. Obviously, it does not make any sense. If you're going to do more static stretch, when your job is already making you stagnant and static, so it's just redundant. Instead, you want to disrupt the process of being a chair and not reinforcing the state of being static. Instead, reinforce a healthy way of lifestyle. So the 2-second stretch hold will restore your joint health and you will feel more open than doing a static stretch. A safe and optimized stretch will send message and memory to restore those constantly degenerating movement pattern and muscle behavior in your body. Remember, we are not going to be young forever. Better stay healthy by moving more. Thank you for listening. This is Jace Lee. I am an active, isolated stretch practitioner.